This is your workout D for the month, working on mostly mobility, active recovery, just a lot of body weight exercises. We're going to start with prisoner squats, so hands up behind your head. Make sure that your elbows stay pulled back so that your chest is open as you do these squats. We're doing 8 of them. Squat deeply, trying to get your hips low, but really make sure that your technique is spot on. Your knees should not drift in towards each other. From here, we're going to bend over, hands on the floor, walk yourself out into a push-up position. We're going to add a push-up here, and then push all the way back to your feet. Try to keep your knees straight. Get that deep, deep hamstring stretch back at your feet. We're going to add another push-up. We're doing 4 of these total. Feel that hamstring stretch again. Walk your hands out. Feel strong in your shoulders as you do your push-up. Make sure your core feels really strong. Deep, deep stretch all the way down from your tailbone down to the bottom of your heel. We'll do another push-up here, strong push-up. Make sure you exhale to rise out of your push-up. This last one, we're actually going to lay all the way down on the floor. Let your forehead rest on the floor. Your hips go limp. We're going to peel your shoulder blades together and then lift your hands, swing your hands all the way around so that they touch out in front of your head, and then swing them back. We're doing 8 of these prone swimmers. Make sure that your neck stays relaxed. Hips stay relaxed. You should not be feeling this in your low back. Most of the work is happening through your shoulder blades, so really squeeze your shoulder blades together for that first action, and then keep them squeezed together as you swing all the way around. Another one of these. From here, we're going to push all the way up as one big, strong core movement up into a downward dog. We'll find our downward dog position. Really press your chest back towards your thighs. We're going to take your right hand, reach it all the way across so it grabs your left ankle. This gives you a little deeper stretch. Try to pull your chest towards your left thigh. It's also going to open up your left shoulder a little bit more. Strong left shoulder there as you do that. Let's switch sides. Reach under, grabbing your right ankle with your left hand. Keep your hips super high. Keep your heels really low, pressing your heels down into the floor. About 4 deep breaths here on each side. Finishing up, we're going to rise all the way up into a standing position for a bit of a mobility challenge. Get yourself set up for a squat. So feet squat width apart. We're going to bend over, grab your tippy toes, see if you can touch them, and then squat down with your knees on the outside of your hands. Knees are on the outside of your elbows, staying low. Reach one arm up, then the other arm up, and then stand up. Hinge all the way over again. Grab your big toe if you can. Squat down, open your chest up as those hips go low. Reach one hand up, then the other hand up, and then press through your legs to stand up. We're doing 4 of these total. Grabbing the big toes again, squat all the way down. Your knees need to stay wide. Don't let them collapse inward. Reach your right arm up this time, then the left hand, and then stand up. Let's do another one of these. Squat down deep, give a big exhale on the bottom, pull the shoulders back, open your chest up, reach your right arm up, left arm up, then stand up really strong. From here, we're going to move into a balance move. So standing on the left leg, we're going to grab your foot behind you like a quad stretch. Hinge at the hips, leaning forward. You might lose your balance the first couple times, that's okay. Make sure your standing knee stays slightly bent. You don't want it locked out. That actually makes the balance more challenging. Your hips should be level. Right hip should be level with your left hip. If you want to add a little bit more stretch to it, when you're all the way over, you can actually pull your foot a little higher up behind you if you can. It's going to pull your hip flexor and your quad into a little deeper stretch. Let's switch sides. Grab your left foot behind you. Make sure you're perfectly balanced. We're going to reach forward, hinging from the hips. Your standing knee stays bent. We're doing 8 of these on each side here. Feel really smooth, really strong through your standing leg. See if you can hinge all the way to horizontal with your body. If you want to add a little bit more of a challenge, you can rise that foot up behind you. You can lift it up away from your hip. Really reach, lifting it up away from the hip. Hold your balance. It helps to pick a focal point. From here, we're going to take it easy. We're going to get down on the floor, find our frog adductor stretch. So knees are going to go wide. Plant your knees as wide apart as you can. Make sure that your heels are directly behind your knees. Your heels should not be in towards each other. Come down onto your elbows, and we're going to rock just gently forward and back, feeling like your inner thighs are opening. Try to take about 4 to 5 deep breaths here in this position. Really relax, see how wide apart your knees can get, and see if each time you go through this circuit, your knees can actually open up a little bit wider. So this is the end of this circuit, so what you'll want to do is just replay the video 2 more times for a total of 3 times through this circuit. Good job, Mama. That's a perfect active recovery workout.